We're new at 6, an update to a News 13 exclusive investigation into a Myrtle Beach pool company accused of collecting payments and not finishing the job. Well, back in April, our report, Money Down the Hole, brought you the story of 4 local families who collectively lost more than $422,000. Well, tonight, Money Down the Hole, a deeper dive. News 13's Savannah Denton has been leading the investigation from the beginning and joins us live from the newsroom in Savannah. Have any of the families been able to take their first swim in their fully built pools?
Trish, all 4 families I first spoke with say they have finally been able to take their first swim after months of frustration and the constant need for repairs and the financial burden they say is caused by Cascade Custom Pools. But even though their pools are finally finished, some say the waters are still far from calm.
Cascade is the gift that keeps on giving.
There's just kind of always something Cascade related dangling around.
The Tiptons contracted with Cascade in September of 2023. And finally, after 9 months of looking at this, they hired another company who had them swimming in just 19 days.
I think we're really excited to not have any more sleepless nights wondering about what the next step's going to be, if we're going to be able to get a hold of anybody.
However, they say they've had to pay twice for things they already gave Cascade money for and settle on the imperfections.
Primarily the depth. We're about a foot shorter in the how deep the pool's supposed to be, both in the deep end and in the shallow end, and that's just such a significant fix.
We had to go back later, drain the hot tub out, and then fix plumbing issues from the original contractor to make it where the floor drains would work.
The Dashers signed a contract with Cascade in July of 2023, and nearly a year later, they are finally able to use their pool.
We've been in it 1,000 times now in the past, now that it's warmed up, past month, I guess, if you will. So yeah, it's awesome. My blood pressure went down a lot.
The Dashers say as of right now, they aren't dealing with leaks like other families, but like every other customer, they no longer have a lifetime warranty on the shell of the pool. Since Cascade Custom Pools made the announcement in April, they are shutting down.
I thought the email was literally going to say, and of course we're taking care of it, but Quality Pools is going to finish it for you. Instead, it literally said, you can pay them this much money and they'll be happy to finish it.
Between all 4 families, they've had to shell out a combined $181,000 to other pool companies in the area just to be able to take their first swim. For some, like the Bellevue family, they are still dealing with issues from the work of Cascade.
We can't keep digging money out. So right now, we're just going to have to live with that, with this an imperfection in the pool. So it's upsetting.
The Bellevues say they have to pick and choose when they get to run certain features of their pool.
The piping runs along the side of the pool, and then there are tees that go up to feed the water feature, and somewhere in that connection there's another leak.
Despite this unfortunate situation, the affected families have been leaning on each other for support.
We're all there to be able to share what we're doing, who we're working with, and what we do to solve our problems to work kind of all together. But it's been a process that we're glad is behind us. We can use our pool and not stay up at night thinking about these guys.
Cascade owner Chris Harrington multiple times since March, including today, and have not heard back. Several weeks after we began our investigation into Cascade Custom Pools, the state suspended its business license. Now the company is permanently closed. Live in the newsroom, Savannah Denton, News 13.